Hello my fellow crafters, Assalamu alaikum. We're back again with this channel MikoCraft, and today we will learn how to make the basic canvas sling bag. But first, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Now, let us begin the tutorial. For this project, there is no printed pattern as usual, because the pattern for this bag is easy to make with the measurements as seen on the screen. Click pause to make a note. This pattern includes seam allowance of 1 cm, and with this pattern, we will get the bag of this size. Don't forget to prepare the other supporting materials. For these handles, you can add leather straps for the handrails, or you can just simply use webbings. To make the hanging pocket, we're taking the pattern C1, 2, and 3, zipper, and some bias tape. First, we sew the zipper to the pattern C1. Don't forget to give a top stitch to make it more tidy. Next, sew the zipper to the pattern C2. Now, we will show the bias tape to the end of the pattern C3. And after that, we will paste it to the pattern C2 with a distance of 2 cm from the edge of the zipper. If you want to make small pockets for cell phones, do the middle stitch like the one on the screen. But if you prefer wider pocket without separator, skip this process. Fold the pattern C3 and sew all of the edges. For the bottom part, sew around half centimeters from the edge of the fabric to make all the pockets parts merge nicely. Next, we will sew the bias tape on the left and the right side of the pocket. And the hanging pocket is now ready. Take two pieces of the pattern D and one pattern E, and we will sew the bias tape on all the upper and lower sides of the fabrics. The result is like this. To make the D-ring holder, we use the leftover fabric and size it to 8 x 12 cm. Fold it 3 times and sew the entire side. Then we insert it into the D-ring and fold it back like the example on the screen. The D-ring holder has finished, and we will set it aside for the next process. To prepare the main body of the bag, we take pattern A with the good side facing down. Next, we put the handle that we have prepared before with the position also facing down. Place it with a distance of 8 cm from the edge of the fabric, then sew it. The result is like this. Next, we will attach the magnetic button. Place it 3 cm from the end of the fabric A. Remember, this distance is towards the midpoint of the magnetic button, not the edge of it. After the magnetic button is attached, we will show the hanging pocket on one of the end of the pattern A. Sew with the position of the pocket facing down. Once the pocket is ready, we turn the pattern A back, and we will fold the end of the pattern A twice, with the distance of folding as seen on the screen. We secure the position with the pin needles, and then sew it 3 lines or as your preference. After the two ends of the pattern A has been sewn, we will flip the handle up and then sew it again to make it stronger. Fold it up and sew like the example on the screen. Take the pattern E that we have prepared before and then sew it to the fabric A with a distance of 5 cm from the end of the fabric. Now, the main body of the bag is finished. To prepare the gussets, take the two of the pattern B and sew the top ends like the example on the screen. Next, we will install the D-ring holder and the pockets. The gussets of the bag is now finished. On the pattern A, make a mark at a distance of 25 cm from the two ends of the fabric. Then give a snip cut of 1 cm. Do it like the example on the screen. After that, we will attach the main body to the gussets using a clips. Then we sew the entire sides. Once it's done, we will trim the rough seams and leaving the length of it half centimeters from the stitching point. Next, we turn the back and tidy up the corners with the help of the clips. We will sew all of those edges with a stitching distance around 8 mm. Sew the two upright edges first, then the bottom. When sewing this part, make sure the position of the gussets is laying flat. Don't forget to inspect the insides and make sure that there are no rough seams popping out. If there is one, rip out the stitching and sew again with a wider seams allowance. Do the same for the other gussets. And the main part of the back is now finished. To make the bottom padding, we take the Eva foam and the fabrics and sew the edges with the bias tape. The result is like this. And now we're ready to set it on the bottom of the bag. And now the basic canvas sling bag is finished. This is the final result of our tutorial today. Please have a try. If you have any question about making this bag, please write down on the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel and help me to share this tutorial on your social media. See you again in the next free tutorial and pattern. Thank you for watching and goodbye. Assalamualaikum.